मैं बुआज welcome to all in this live class. Today we will also discuss about the agriculture. In the chapter 6, these are the so many points for discussing. Now we will also discuss about the agriculture and its characteristics. So today, now start chapter 6, agriculture. You know, all living things dependent on the earth and on the three realms of the spheres. That means for the survival of life required landforms or the landscape. Number 2, that means first is the lithosphere, second is the hydrosphere, and third is the atmosphere. So for the agriculture farming also required three spheres: land, water, and air. Now, relation for the water, that means water required for the agricultural farming through the irrigation systems. That means water required or the needs for the survival of the plants, growing of the plants, and air temperature also required through the precipitations, condensations, and evaporations. So relation of the agricultural farming by the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and the atmosphere. Now first is, what is the agriculture? Agriculture is the farming where different plant species and grass also growing through the different processes for growing of food grains, fruits, and food for the fodders. So these types of the practices known as the agriculture or the agriculture farming. Agriculture is the farming or the cultivation of land, growing of crops, fruits, vegetables, and the rearing animals also dependent on the crops. So any type of the crops, either food grains or the grass for the animals, and fruits, vegetables who produce on the land for the purpose of survival of life, known as the agriculture. Now, there are different characteristics of this agriculture farming in the world. First is a small areas of the land who under the plain regions only provide to the agriculture. So for the agricultural farming and needs of the plain surface areas, either if you have also available the hilly regions, very steep or the gentle slope of the lands in the near the foothills of the mountains or the Himalayas or the other hilly regions, then on that place not easily practices of the agricultural farming, but on that areas uses a other or the distinct method for the agricultural farming, that is also known as the terrace farming or the contour farming. These types of the methods also used in the hilly areas. So, agriculture dependent on the relief features, climatic conditions, weather conditions, and human activities. So, these are the characteristics of the agriculture. In the world, 52% people dependent on the agriculture, and a agriculture farm under this agriculture is very less or the very small purchase. So, agriculture provide different types of the food grains for the human peoples, and food for the fodders or the animal, and animal rearing also dependent on this agricultural farm. Even the dairy farming is also studied under this agricultural farming. Now, these are the characteristics of this agriculture. Now, first, presently, about the 37.5% of the world's population is engaged in the agriculture, while India has about 52% occupied. Agriculture has been the backbone of any places or the economic conditions. Agriculture also provide raw materials for the agro-based industries. So you can say these are the important features of the agriculture. Now we will also learn about the factors who are affecting to the agriculture. There are so many factors who affected to the agricultural farming are: number one, first factor is the relief features. Under the relief features, that means mountains, plateaus, and the plain regions, coastal regions. But under these relief features, a important or the ideal for the farming is the plain regions. So plain regions means very gentle slope of the land, and where also available the fertile soil due to the rivers also across through this plain, and different alluvium materials deposited on the lowland areas or the plain areas. That areas has mixed with the humus and converted into the ideal soil for the agriculture. So, a first factors also affecting to the relief features. On the hilly regions, very thin layer of the soil found there. So, on the hilly regions has not required and suitable land or the upper layer of the soil for the agriculture farming. But in the plain regions or the lowland areas or the delta regions has very thick layer of the soil found there. So that area has also easily ploughing work possible on the plain. Then the hilly areas. Another point is the climatic conditions. We know different types of the crops for the different types of the crops, different types of the climatic conditions also required. For the rice cultivation required the high temperature and high rainfall also. For the example, for the rice cultivation, only in the world's practices where found the 27 degree Celsius temperature approximately, any 20 to 27 degree Celsius temperature in the atmosphere, and rainfall also required for the rice cultivation 100 to 125 centimeter annually rainfall. But for the wheat cultivation or the rabi crops where also produce, those areas has also found the requirement for this wheat cultivation only 10 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius temperature in the winter season, or the annually, or rainfall only required the 50 to 75 centimeter. So very less temperature and the rainfall also required for these crops. Other for the millet crops has also very less temperature also required and very few rainfall also required there. So some agricultural crops has also required the high temperature and abundant rainfall or the water supplies for the irrigations, and on that area has also required a suitable or the favorable climatic conditions for these crops. So climate also affected to the cultivation or the crops productions. Next features is the labor. Labor is also third factors who are affecting to the agricultural farming. So a chief and best labor also required for this crop due to the ploughing work and neatening, and that means harvesting work, packaging work, and so many activities also practices by the peoples also require the abundant labor. So a chief and a skillful or non-skillful both labor also required for these crops cultivation. And fourth is cause or the factors who are affecting to the agricultural farming, that means transportation facilities, different types of the equipment, scientific equipment, use of the fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides. These are also available easily near the market. So agriculture area, in the agricultural areas also required or the affected to the agriculture by the market. So required the nearest market where production also supplies easily from the agricultural farm to market. And some areas has also required or affected transportation facilities, that means raw materials easily supplied from the agricultural farm until the industrial zone, who dependent that is also called the agro-based industries. So these are the so many factors who are affecting to the agricultural farming. Now another cause is the you can say government and non-government agencies who provide different time to time a system of the agriculture, and which types of the soil measurement also required for this high yielding crops. HYV seeds also required, and affecting to the agricultural farming by the different methods. That means physical factors, relief, soil and the climate, are under the human factors, labor, capital and the market. Yes, capital is also a factors who affecting to the agricultural farming. For the example, some farmers has also faces very few money or the very poor. So for the purchasing of the fertilizers, pesticide, insecticides, seeds for the cultivation, so heavy money also required for the agricultural farming by the farmers. Now we will also discuss about the type of agriculture. There are so many types of the agricultural farming practices in the world. First is the primitive subsistence farming. Primitive means old methods used for the farming, for the cultivation. So it is also known as the primitive and the subsistence. Subsistence means peoples who practices or the cultivated to the crops from the cultivations through the methods of the cultivation only for the purpose of survival of life. So that is also known as the subsistence farming. And another is the type of the agriculture farming is known as the extensive farming. Extensive farming, area where very some peoples also living there, that is a small scale of the lands also available there, but lot of peoples also living on that area, then those area has utilized only for the purpose of livelihood. So those areas are the farming on that regions known as the subsistence farming. In our country has a lot of population, China, Bangladesh, Pakistan, but in these countries has used or utilized the subsistence farming. But areas are the countries of the world where a very few population also living there, very sparsely population also living there, and agriculture farm is very large. So on that regions only used for the farming, use of the different machinery portions for the cultivation. So that area has also or practices known as the extensive agricultural farming. Now in the very dense populated area has also utilized the intensive agricultural farming. That means you can say Saghan Krishi. Next, under the type of agriculture farming, we are also studying about the commercial farming. You know, some crops also practices or the produced by the farmer only for the purpose of exporting or the gain for the current currencies or the business purposes. So that is those types of the crops known as the commercial farming. For the example, rubber cultivation, sugar cane, jute, cotton, and tobacco, and different types of the beverage crops, that means coffee, tea productions, these types of the cultivation known as the commercial farming. So these are the so many types of the agricultural farming. You are also knowing. Another types of the agricultural farming is known as the slash and burn methods agricultural farming, and it is also known as the shifting agricultural farming. Shifting agricultural farming, that means a area where very dense forest also found there. That area has also cleared by the local peoples or the tribal societies in the forest regions, and cutting down of the trees and burn root of the plant or the trees, and after the ploughing work and complete plain surface made, and started the agricultural practices. But after the 2 or 3 years utilizations of the crops or the continuous practices, when decreasing power of the soil cultivation or the properties, then that area also left by the peoples and search for the another land for agricultural farming. So these types of the farming in the hilly or the dense forest regions by the tribal societies known as the shifting agriculture. Now in our country it is also known as the zooming agricultural farming. Some area has also called the milpa, dahiya. So many names are given for the shifting agricultural farming. In the Hindi words, it is also called the Chalwasi Krishi. Now, we will also learn about the dairy farming. That means some area has also practices by the farmer, food for the fodder, grass also produced there for the rearing animals, and the cow, buffalo, or the sheep, goats, etc. also domesticate animals, domestic animals also on that regions also used by the farmers for the milk, and the dog, etc. used for the farming. So these types of the practices for the different types of the that means materials who obtained from the milk, that is also called the dairy farming. Next is the market gardening. Near the town areas or the city areas, some agricultural farming also practices by the farmers only for the purpose of the vegetables and the different types of the flowers, etc. who use or the selling to the nearest market for the gain of the money for the other purposes. So these types of the practices known as the market gardening. It is also called the truck farming also. So these types of the agricultural farming, under this chapter you have also learned today. Now any types of the features who given in the agricultural farming I have discussed. So thank you to all.